We need a garrison on airfields as well.
It's up to the commander.
Well, we can do it as well. I can go supplies if you want.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I forgot we could do that.
Look at our on the map at all the squad leads. They're not particularly well located.
No, I don't think there's one that's above rank 8, to be honest. Yeah, you thought it was only the commander's job. Alright guys, today's video will be covering all of the basics of being a noob in Hell Let Loose, at least in my eyes, and as you may well know, I am a massive fan of the top 10 format, so that's what we're going to do. As we gain more and more players to our beloved PTSD simulator, and the schism between noobs and vets only intensifies, I figured it's time to lay it all out on Front Street for these basic bitches. As always, I will remain objective, sarcastic, and sometimes funny, but not usually on purpose. So, as some of you may know, Hell Let Loose has been placed on the Xbox Games Pass, which means both console and PC players are having to deal with the absolute worst type of Hell Let Loose player who has ever existed. The noobs. These innocent looking, fresh-faced, bovine-eyed cherubs are actually Satan in disguise. According to Reddit, anyway. They come in here with their excitement, no understanding of a fairly complex game meta, and shit all over your plans to finally stop allies taking Omaha Beach. Yeah, I'm obviously joking, but there are definitely some scumbags out there. I'm getting to it. Just pipe down, alright? I'm doing a thing. I don't know where I'm going with this. Now, as hilarious as my little rant was, I don't believe most of what I just said, as my experience with noobs, or maybe my own perception of them, is considered skewed by most. I've had a fairly good experience with a lot of noobs. They've either been better than me or willing to learn and just enjoying the game with me. However, I cannot ignore the problems opening up a game to a much wider audience who have even less of an idea of what this game is than, say, a free weekender might. Now, we are obviously going to get some fools, we're going to get some trolls, but we'll hopefully get a lot more players who are willing to learn, even if just at a surface level. Like me. Now, if you are new to Hell Let Loose on any platform, welcome, and I hope you are not too traumatized by seeing your friends blown to pulp and getting hit in the head by a tank shell. Look at them all! Oh god, he's right there! It's making me wince. If you are on console, I'm sorry. Now, I know a lot of players might get put off by Hell Let Loose straight away due to it being harder than, say, Battlefield or COD or pretty much any other most casual shooter, but hopefully it being included in the Games Pass does actually mean that people give it a little bit longer than they would normally and start to realise what a great game this actually is, unlike some of the reviews I've read on Steam where someone played it for 30 minutes, died 3 times, and refunded the game. You do you, man. Yeah. I have carefully, meticulously, and other words that mean carefully, curated a list of my personal top picks for any player turning up, wet behind the ears, greenhorn, FNG, and I'm gonna learn you something right gosh darn now, god damn it! Okay, I'm calm now, here we go. Number 10, watch guides. This game does not have training. It does not have a tutorial. Is this by design? Is this just a forgotten feature? We don't know and probably never will. But the only way to start getting better at this game is to watch some guides. And Soul Sniper has you covered on that front for the rest of time. Number 9. You are much harder to spot if you are not moving. Obviously, if you're just standing out in a field, not moving, you may still be spotted quite easily, but if you are in some kind of cover in the forest, you are going to be way harder to spot. Bonus, enemies are much easier to spot when you're still and they're not. The best way to think about this is imagine the enemy is a T-Rex and you will be not dead a lot more. Number 8, ensure to check your microphone at the start of every single game. Go to the settings, go to audio, and then go to check. If you don't hear yourself come back, it ain't set up right, boy. Squad leaders will sometimes, often, kick you for not having a mic. And if you take squad leader and don't have a mic, you will probably get booted from the game or even banned from the server. Trust me on this one. Trust me. Number 7, use your map. Look at where friendlies are, where enemy positions are being pinged, where your garrisons are being built. Are they flashing red? Are they solid red? The map can provide you with so much information, it is insane. You just have to look at it often, lots, all the time. Bind it to something like mouse button and check it at least every 2 seconds. Yes, you'll probably get shot a lot more, but you'll know a lot more information, so don't worry about it. Number 6, learn to flank properly. Just going 20 meters south of an objective isn't flanking. You're just turning south. You have to go at least 1 grid square or more minimum to keep those pesky German eyes off of you. Force of habit. You might be playing Germans. Apologies. Even then, they probably still might spot you. You have to gauge the situation, the size of the battle, the size of the enemy force, and judge accordingly. Number 5, if you don't know what the watch is for, don't take squad leader. You are going to get yourself booted from the game, or banned, or both. Either learn what it does and use it, or let someone else take the role. If you do want to try out squad leader but are not too sure what to do, just ask someone for help. Most people will actually be happy to help out a new player if you just ask them for help. However, if they are going to act like a dingleberry when you ask them for help, just tell them that you can hear their chin wobbling when they speak and ignore them. Number 4, grenades will not kill a tank, no matter how hard you throw it. Now, you might scare an inexperienced tank crew, but more than likely you'll waste a grenade and or kill the guy trying to place a satchel. Feel free to smoke the tank. This can actually confuse them quite a bit, or just force them to retreat so they can see better. It could give you a chance. While we're on the topic of grenades, if you're German, the German grenade has a fuse, so start counting straight away. If you get to 5 and you haven't let go of it, good luck. Number 3, if someone is trying to help you play better or understand something, do not be a bastard. If they're just trying to explain something to you or helping you out, you've actually found a really good and or nice player, and you should suck up their wise words like a big old Hoover. Now, if they're being a scumbag, tell them that they smell like someone's shit in your nose and carry on. Number 2, just enjoy yourself. Get immersed in the chaos and terror of a battle, roleplay a bit. Scream for a medic at the top of your lungs, sing a song in the truck, on the way to the front. Make some friends with the random dudes crying in the foxhole next to you. Hell Let Loose isn't just a shooter, it is an experience and should be played as such. Number 1, unlock the MG42, find a nice spot overlooking a road or a field congested with Yanks, and just let rip. It will be the best, most sickening experience of your gaming life. I guarantee it. If you have any other tips for the noobs, leave them down in the comments. I deliberately didn't put all of them in because the video would be 3 hours long and I'm kind of lazy. And if you're a noob, what is your experience so far of the game? I love reading the tales from the front from noobs, getting terrified at a bombing run or being pinned down for 20 minutes by an MG42 who wasn't even shooting at them. Love the stories. Fill up the comments with those, please. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe for more, and join the Discord for friends and memes. If you're feeling extra stupid and want to support the channel in other ways, I have links in the description, and then there's obviously the usual YouTube methods. Yuck, that's out the way. Thanks for watching. McBluffin signing off.